Welcome, America. This is Face to Facts. I'm your host, Lee Michael Brandon. Today we're in Riverside, California, standing right outside GrittyStyle Entertainment Studios. Today we're going to learn who is Frank Nitty and his new young up-and-coming artist, Young Blue. So let's go inside, let's get to know them and see what they have to offer the music industry.
See what the government has to say. But who can you trust when mothers locking their children away? We down to thirst. They giving us nothing to drink. They giving us
gentlemen? What's up, gentlemen?
They giving us time to think.
Hey!
We down to thirst.
I see you. Glad to see you. Good to see you. Glad to see you. Good to see you. These my boys from Washington right here.
Okay.
Jimmy.
What's up?
That's my girl over there. Her name is No Love for the Negative Souls. You know what I mean? Chilling. Yeah, so what's up?
Oh, nothing much. Just came here to find out who you guys are. Let everybody know who you are.
Okay, well you at the Gritty Art. I'm about to give you a little tour. Follow me. And I'll listen to this. We got a little treat later. So that's the brain right there. This is the little lounge area. You know what I mean? That's the famous GrittyStyle sign right there. All the celebrities that come here, all the special guests, they get, you know, we make sure we take a picture so I can get one with you.
Okay.
No doubt. Area.
Get my good side.
Yeah, a little bar area right here. You know, I'm a catfish champion, so I got my own catfish right here.
There we
You
go.
know what I mean? We got Noah's Ark. This was basically what I named the studio after. You know what I mean? But instead of bringing animals, we're bringing people to the right direction. So I keep, you know, this is an old school book. Remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, got that right there.
Not trying to tell you how old I am, but yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, you know. So this is the red carpet area. You know what I'm saying? Everybody to come in. This is another thing they take. Just branding. You know what I mean? This is when I do parties. This is my backdrop at every party we do. So when you come in, we got our own red carpet and we got our own backdrop. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just keeping that feel. You know what I mean? That new stuff. This is in here, I'm still working on it, but this is pretty much going to be the marketing area. I'm going to have a, you know, big 70-inch right there, and, you know, different, all the little programs. You know, the main guy will be here. And I'm going to have, you know, because I'm going to start getting kids coming in and learning how to market and all that. You know what I mean? You know, you can't be a history if you ain't got your name on your own product. You know what I mean? Nitty Gritty. Be on the lookout for the champagne and all the Stater Brothers. Every store to sell wine.
Best way to celebrate.
Courtesy to E40. He got his own too. You know what I mean? You gotta learn how to market, man. You know we represent the young generation, so we gotta come hard. So I'm gonna take y'all to the best part of the art. You know what I mean? Everybody like this part right here. This is the Gritty kitchen. You know what I mean? It's a little dirty in here. You know what I'm saying? But this is where we have you know, we say our grace, we eat food, we talk about what's going on. It's basically like an everyday meeting with the team. We always have a lot of special guests, so sometimes we'll have different people come in here and cook, you know what I mean? Different chefs come in here, they done film reality shows in here cooking. And this is it right here. You know, you can't have a studio without a kitchen. You know, that's one of my things, so. You know, this is Jimbo, you know what I mean, one of my good buddies.
Young artists gotta eat.
Yeah, you know, young artists gotta eat, man, and you see I'm a little overweight, but I'm trying to get my game back. So all y'all, make sure you get your naked game up, man. And I ain't talking about Sodom and Gomorrah naked, I'm talking about the real naked, you know what I mean? Mentality-wise. We're gonna have fun, man. We're gonna get in here.
Let's do
We're
this.
gonna do this interview, let the world know what we about. We're a brand new movement,
This good
and I'm ready to go.
Exactly.
Original OJ, you know, start you off in the morning.
Boom.
What's up, man?
What's up, buddy?
All right, you doing?
I'm blessed.
Oh, man, shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, why don't you tell us who you are, man? Who's Frank Nitty?
Frank Nitty is an activist. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm a leader, not just in my community, but every community that I visit. You know, I'm a new force to reckon with. You know, Black and Mexican.
Okay.
You know, I'm just a normal cat, you know what I mean? Grew up in foster homes, you know what I mean? And I'm grown, you know, I'm real connected to the music game, and I'm just trying to help the positive side out. That's what Frank Nitty is, you know what I mean?
Cool, that's cool. You know. So, you know, we understand you have a new artist coming out. His name is Young Blue.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about him?
Whew. Let me see how I can sum this up. Tupac and Biggie Smalls reincarnated. You know, into a kid that's representing the 18 and under generation. You know what I mean? Something fresh, something new. You know what I mean? I feel like the level Young Blue is on, personally, there's no other kid I feel on that level because he's taking it on a deeper essence. He's not with the bubblegum rap that the mainstream try to have the kids on. He ain't on that. You know, he's for himself. He has his own vision, and his third eye is open at a young age. You know what I mean? So he's just something that all kids need to hear, even some of the homies that's older, that's lost, and they need to hear him too, because they need to hear the fact that this is the level they should have been on, because they've taken it to this direction. You know, with popping pills and mollies and the drug and the Sodom and Gomorrah lifestyle, when you got this little kid talking about how the future may come or what can happen to your soul if you be on that negative side. You know what I mean? So his vision is needed right now. You know what I mean? And he's like a baby Pac to me, ×3. You know?
That's some hard shoes to follow.
Yeah, hard act to follow. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Some hard shoes to fit.
Yeah.
You know. So do you think he's mature enough?
Yeah. You hang with me all day, you're gonna be mature too. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. It's about development. You know what I mean? He's not just my artist. It's like my little son. You know what I mean? I spend a lot of time with him, and he's just, you know, God put it together. You know what I mean? He put it together for a reason, that his mentality of how he writes his music and my mentality of being the OG homie, you know, the mentor, you bring them right souls together and you create a frequency of music that's needed. You know what I mean? And his music is needed. That's why I stop everything that I'm doing to make sure I'm protecting his future and what he's going through.
So you say his music is needed. Needed how? Where do you see urban music at today?
I see everybody following his blueprint. You know what I mean? You don't get albums nowadays when you're saying God's name over 50 times on a record. You know what I mean? You get some of these artists, they'll throw probably 1 or 2 positive songs in there, but that's because somebody said, hey, you need to do this. It's not in their heart and their soul. Blue talks about deep stuff every song on the record, from the intro to the outro. So he's needed in a way where when they see him feeding his communities, which he does, you know, we feed the homeless with our own money. We do our own thing on our own, nobody's help. And that's what makes us special. You know what I mean? And him being younger, doing it is just going to make him that much more special, because as he grows and we get older, he's still going to have that essence and keep passing it down to the kids. The kids need to see how it feels to feed somebody hungry when you got it, or if you don't got it. You need to understand that the homeless life is a whole nother world, and the government has tricked society so much by not helping the people here, but they help people in other countries. And it's all designed like that. You know, how you going to give another country $500 million when we have poverty and people with AIDS walking around downtown LA? You know what I mean? How come you ain't got no sponsorships giving them tents and, you know, cleaning supplies and shit for the females at least? You know what I mean? Because that's what America is, ran by a female. You know, the Queen of England, she run the world. So, but you talking about the female side and how important that is to America, but you got all these girls is having sex at a younger age, you know, doing things that they ain't supposed to be doing in today's time. So, you know.
So how does Young Blue see himself providing this to the people? I mean, what type of music is he?
Staying focused. You know what I mean? Staying focused and keeping up on his game. You know what I mean? And being young and, like I said, just not cussing in his music. Is what he brings. He doesn't cuss in his music. That's something else. You know, to answer your other question, it's so much. There's so many different qualities he's bringing to the game young. And if you're an older person and you got this kid outshining you, and you're gonna go listen to his album and see what he's doing or where he's trying to take it to better yourself. You know what I mean? And you know, being young, we need that right now. You know what I mean?
So we've seen this before. You know, with Lil Wayne, he also, when he first started, he you know, said he wasn't cursing. That was his notability, where he never cursed in none of his verses. As he, you know, grew, developed, and this and that, now we're starting to see him, you know, he's a little more verbal.
Going back over.
Exactly. So, how do you see Young Blue staying away from that avenue?
Well, we all think the same, and so even me, you know what I mean. He's developed not to do that, just like how Lil Wayne was, but they did that because the stores wasn't accepting that. That's why they did it. You know what I mean? But behind the scenes, he was having sex young. You know what I mean? He was doing drugs. He was snorting coke. Whatever he was doing. You feel what I'm saying? He wasn't all the way 100 with it. That's why as he got older, he was like, hey, I'm going to just do what I do. And now he is who he is. He talk about sipping lean. You know, we sipping naked. You know what I'm saying? The green machine. Mm-hmm. So it's a different thing. You know what I mean? I mean, it's no no animosity or anything for that, because that's how they do their shit. You know what I mean? That's what we are, the new Baby and Wave. We just the positive side, the good energy side.
So it sounds like Young Blue is going to be a real big impact to the West Coast. Yes. How do you see him impacting the West Coast?
I mean, brightening people's day. You know what I mean? All the legends is stamping them. You know, they starting to see that the young generation is learning a lot of things on their own. You know what I mean? The older generation didn't have that. They didn't have that guidance. You know what I mean? It was always passed down. They always had A&Rs and runners, and you know what I mean? But he's coming and he's doing it, and he's doing it independent. We're not knocking on nobody's door asking for no deal, even though he has 200-something songs. When you grind hard and your music is good, they'll come to you. You know what I mean? So we're trying to show the game how you should be doing it and staying positive, you know, through the whole situation. You know?
So, you think maybe we can hear a little something from Blue?
Yeah, we're gonna Blue here now.
Oh, you here right now?
Yeah, we're here right now. Blue, come through. We're gonna give y'all a little sneak peek here over there doing his music thing. This young boy, sit down real quick, Blue. Yeah, this is the future right here. You know what I mean? He's the reason why we doing all this. You know what I mean? It's like a calling. You know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, he's the chosen child, and me being the chosen mentor. And now we have a crew, and we're starting to build and build and build. That's what this arc is about. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? The whole movement. It's just about putting that energy out, man.
Really?
We've been having fun the whole time. Who you tell them all the people you opened up for already in the rap game?
E40. We was supposed to do Snoop, but the mansion got shut down.
Yeah, that got shut down.
Corrupt, Tiger, Nipsey Hussle, Wale, Bone Thugs, everybody.
Too Shorty, 40, Sugar Free, Badass, Roscoe,
DJ Quick.
You know, so he's
Dub C.
Yeah, Dub C. Brother Lynch Hum.
Dub Shack.
Yeah, the Dub Shack.
You name it. A lot of big names.
Yeah, Mac 10.
A lot of big names. So
yeah, so
I can see how you can be so young, but you know, so mature. You know, you are who you follow.
Yeah, exactly. Man, you know, and that's what he's doing. I feel like he's the new leader of the West Coast. You know what I mean? And he's young and he's grinding hard. Just what he just said right now. It's people that pay to get in the game and they don't do that. It's people that sign the labels that ain't even did what he's did. Right. So you know, we got that. We got the show game on point. Now we just working on our songs. We got like how many songs?
Like 200.
About 200 unreleased songs, features, everything. So we ready. People don't understand when you dealing with the rap game, you gotta have a catalog. Then go get you a deal. Don't try to go with a few songs because you're gonna be sit broke, expecting their money to help you out, and you gotta pay that back anyway. You gotta be smart about it, man. We ain't with that, man. We're gonna get these cats like 250 songs, and you're gonna have to cash us out like $50-60 million. You know, that's what we are.
So it seems like you guys have a lot of family values within the GrittyStyle entertainment.
Yeah, it's family really. You know what I mean? I've been asking them for help. You know what I mean? As far as I want all new people. You know what I mean? I want new camera crews. I want new directors. I want new producers. I want to just come all brand new. You know what I mean? And I've been asking God, and He's been sending certain people, but it's like boot camp though. You know, I can't just allow just anybody involved with this. You gotta really have this in your heart and really understand what we're trying to do, and not try to be bigger than the vision. You know what I mean? Because we had that in the past where people wanted to be bigger than the vision, and they end up falling off. You know, so as long as they understand that Blue's the new leader of the new school, we develop him, get him right, then push him out to the world, and then we can be involved. It's open doors to anybody. You know, and it's all good energy here. It's different from the average. And the music is gonna speak for itself.
Seems like you guys have like a father and son kind of relationship.
It's my little godson. I be mad. People be like, "Oh, your artist, that don't even sound right." He ain't just my artist, you know what I mean? It's deeper than that. So, we're gonna show him prove on. We got some special little gifts. Got him ghostwriting.
So I was about to ask that same question. Is he does some of his own writing or writes it all?
Yeah, he writes his own writing. He talks about police brutality. He talks about what's going on in the community. The kids that passed away in Connecticut. He talks about that.
Where do you guys stand at with the police brutality in the world?
I think it's just a trap. It's a system. Because it's not even the police people's fault. What they do is they hire squares. They hire all the squares and the people that's easy to brainwash. You know what I mean? And it's the hired people giving them the laws. Because before you go out in these streets, you got to come to a class. And you got to listen to what the man is saying. If he's saying, I need 80 arrests, I need this and this and that, they're going to go out and do it on purpose because they ain't matching their sales or they're not matching the head of the class. He done had 8 arrests. But half the time he didn't do what he was supposed to do and he was wrongly profiling people off color and all that. You feel what I'm saying? So now this square got to catch up to him because he a rookie and they laughing at him behind the scenes because he don't have that many arrests. He don't even have no tickets. He ain't even did nothing. So behind the scenes of the police system, they make you look small. You feel what I'm saying? And they do it on purpose to boost him up now. And that's why you're getting all these different killings. Oh, accident. Look what happened to Fruitville in Oakland. You know what I mean? They innocently killed that kid right there thinking that it was a taser gun. You know what I mean? And they shot him. You know what I mean? Because you have a right to talk. People just scared to talk. And when you talk and say your rights, the police know that you're smart and they want to rough you up. They'll shoot you and do something to you and then say, oh, he threatened me or he was a little aggressive. They're overboard with it. That's why I'm glad the Rodney King situation happened. Because he almost lost that trial. And they had all the evidence in the world. It's a no-brainer, but the trial every day, everybody was watching it every day just to see what's going to happen. Because we really didn't know. Like a boxing match. They don't want Mayweather losing. You know what I'm saying? They don't want him losing. But when he lose, nigga, he's going to deserve to lose because he wasn't doing something right. You know? But that's just how I see police brutality.
Where you guys stand at with education? Like, is he still going to school or is he?
You know, as far as education, homeschool is probably the best nowadays. You know what I mean? You got to look at education and how the young generation is looking at it. Do they really even want to go to school anymore? No. Why? Because most of the teachers aren't putting their energy in these kids. You know, they're looking at their clock, waiting for lunchtime so they can get online and do what they want to do. They're waiting till 3 o'clock so they can leave. They don't have that. Back in the day, that it was more from the soul. It's not like that. People, you know, you got teachers that's flirting with kids and all kind of things. You know what I mean? And that's not how it used to be. We need more education. I think that the mayor, you know what I mean? I think that the mayor needs to start doing their job more. You know what I mean? And getting with the city councils in all the different cities and start bringing back the boys club, but don't just have a gym and a few pinball machines. You gotta be active. Bring some shows. Bring mentorship there. You know what I mean? We need it more because the kids, they get to where they don't feel like school's teaching them enough.
So what's GrittyStyle doing for their part? Are you guys into any programs?
You know what? I'm trying to start a Gritty Society nonprofit, and that's what I open my studio up to because people can come here, they can learn. We can teach them how to cook. We can, you know, take them out to feed the communities. We're doing shows, and you know, we always give back, and you know, it's like a program itself. I just have to get that game where I can start writing, you know, to these people that's gonna start helping us fund this because we can do it ourselves. You know what I mean? And a lot of bigger homies need to start doing it too and start learning the nonprofit game because what we're doing, we could be getting paid and it could be funding what we're doing. You know what I mean? I learned my nonprofit game late. You know, nobody told me. I had to hear somebody else talking about it and spark an interest, and I'm like, you can do all that because I've been doing that the whole time. I feed the communities all the time. We go out and do things for the homeless. I've been doing it since 2002, 2003. And each year I just started getting more and more into it and going out. And now, you know, some of the homies that ain't never did it, they get inspired by it. and they want to do it.
So there's a lot of information out there. It's not, where it's at. It's just how you get to it.
How you get to it. But I think those should be programs where we could start showing the younger generation and even anybody, look, these are places that you can go. You got clothes, and make it more available for us. They know where we at because they're putting poison in our communities anyway. They're giving us all this cheap food, and all the food people that order food, they give them catalogs of distribution companies where you can order your meats and your fruits, but those are Class C distribution. They're not even giving us fresh fruit. So they're really manipulating the time and the expiration date, so we're eating that, and we're getting fucked up inside. Our insides, we got tapeworms longer than our large intestines. You know what I mean? Because we don't know. We need programs. We need somebody to start talking. We need more activism, more older people playing their position. We need a new Black and Brown Panther movement. We need to know who's who and not just in it for the wrong reason. That's what GrittyStyle is. We're trying to cause awareness.
So do you see anybody in today's music industry that's kind of like that, that's leading us, that's a leader?
No. That's the sad part. That's why we out here leading by example, because, see, in this game, it's a copycat game. You know what I mean? A lot of people lack originality. They're not authentic. They don't have it. So what they do is they see who's doing what, and they try to manipulate it and do it themselves. So that's what we try to do. We try to lead by example because there's nothing. Ain't nobody doing it. I can't even think of my name. And I always ask people, name 5 people from the West Coast that really, really give back to their communities from their heart, not just tax write-off, not just every now and then to blow your album up. You're doing it the same month of your album. Not that. I'm talking about none. You know what I mean? We don't have too many. I can name like 3. I ain't gonna even say no names. It's probably like 3, maybe 4, but it wasn't from their heart. So it ain't nothing. And if you find some, let me know, because I want to know. I want to be involved. I want to help. If they got it organized and whatever, I want to be involved with that.
So you guys do stuff like that?
We do it all the time. Yeah, we got a favorite little spot at Fairmount Park. They have a homeless community underneath this bridge, and we move around. We want to start hitting all the communities, the Black and the brown. You know what I mean?
So how do you feel with that epidemic going on today, the Blacks and the Browns? Like, do you see it getting any better? See it getting any worse?
I think it's getting better, honestly, but they're not going to promote that. You know what I mean? They want us to keep fighting because they're making money in these prisons. It's like modern day slavery. So they want these bloodlines to continue to fight. He's Latino. You know what I mean? I'm Black and Mexican. You know what I mean? I'm one of the very few people that really push the Brown Panthers to come with the Black Panthers so we can dissolve this fuse, come together and be united as one, and that's what it's about right now. And it was hard. I was like one of the first people hooking up the Black and Browns. All the major features that you hear with the Chicano movement, 80% of them, from the Snoops to the Nate Dogs to all their big features that they got on the record, I was responsible for that. And another song that we did was Lean Like a Cholo. It's an artist named Down. That was an artist that I introduced. That was my first Latin artist. You know what I mean? He ended up selling 1 million ringtones. You know what I mean? It's because of it's a Black and brown structure is needed. And they're not going to promote it how it is. Man, we get along all the time. Our party is Black and brown, no fights, no issues. So the people need to understand that we do get along. You know what I mean? There's certain politics involved with it, but if you locked up, you locked up. And hey, that's on you. But out here when you're free, it's different. In music, we could get along because it's a culture. It's a different culture that's not involved in no politics.
So in your songs, you guys come across as dealing with that issue?
We're actually known. We're like one of the biggest Black and brown activist movements in Southern California. You know, me, I'm the Black and brown ambassador of the West Coast. So they already know our music is Black and brown related, our parties and everything else. You know what I mean? I'm Black and Mexican, so I could get away with it. You know what I mean? And it's gonna change. You know what I mean? And Young Blue, he's like one of the first Latinos right now that's having legends do music with him without charging. And that's rare. Because our music wasn't mixing because, it was 2 different frequencies. You know what I mean? And now for the first time, they're starting to say, hey, this little kid right here is hot, man. Let me get on a song with him. I ain't gonna even charge you, Nitty.
So he's all English, or
It's all English, yeah. So, in due time, we're just going with the vibe right now. We got concepts to, remake certain songs and, tap into his world and, his thing. And, we gotta, just stick with the vision and it's all gonna unfold, everything. We're gonna sign a couple Spanish artists. We're gonna be the president, it's going to him, you know what I mean? So, we're just having fun with it.
So you told us already that you don't really see any leaders in the
Ain't too many.
in the industry today.
Ain't too many.
No organization.
I could probably, I'm a Rick Ross. I have to, that's the book Blue read right now. I don't know if y'all can see it. If you could tune in, showing the book Blue. I advise y'all to get Rick Ross, man. And the reason why I say that is because he turned a negative situation positive. You know what I mean? And he was known to be a big drug lord kingpin, as they would say. And the CIA was involved, and a lot of things was involved with his lifestyle. And, a lot of framing here, using him as a guinea pig, and all kind of things. You can read it in his book though. But I mean, what he's trying to do right now, he's an older cat, and he's trying to really bring the people together the best way he knows how. And I got to give him props for that, regardless. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he's like one of the only ones, really. I don't really see nobody doing what he's doing. Now, people could just understand what he's doing and try to follow him. Everybody copying each other. They need to go copy Freeway Ricky Ross because he's trying to do something. You know what I mean? And he has his online game, and he's starting to do shows, and he got his book now. He's letting the story. He's trying to do the movie game, and he's trying to involve all independent artists. So that's a big thing. You know what I mean? And he's using his name and his power to go to Atlanta and put compilations together. This Atlanta to Cali, the Freeway series, and take advantage of that whole concept. And that's why I respect him. You know what I mean? And you know what it is. He came to our party, our last party, Young Blues album release party. He came to support it. That's how I bought the book, to support him. And, it's about supporting real movements. You know what I mean? And I can't, it's not really too many. That's why I had to create what I wanted to be a part of. You know what I mean? And that's that black and brown Panther mentality. And we need it right now.
It sounds like GrittyStyle is very family orientated, very tight. You guys got your head on your shoulder.
Yeah, we on our way, man. We be in the cut. You know what I mean? Because when you have something powerful like how we have and what we have to the world, to share to the world and let them know our insights, it's powerful. Unless the devil and the negative forces start seeing that, then they'll try to attack you and slither in and do it how Judah did it. You know what I mean? People start being in, but spots, so we got to keep it real tight, real strong, you know what I mean, and do everything in-house. We don't need nobody for anything, you know what I mean, we don't. We pull in our own crowd, 700-800 people. We have a following every time we do clubs, so we don't really need, promoters are paying us now, we're getting paid to do what we do naturally, you know what I mean, him perform, me and getting up hosting, and we have a good following of good people who really feel what we're doing, and they know. Because I invite everybody. If you go on my Facebook, Nitty GrittyStyle, add me. I always invite everybody. All my parties is always free. I done threw concerts with E40, Ray J, Too Short, everybody, and let everybody in free. Something different.
That's giving back.
Yeah, August 2nd, I'm doing a big network unity party, free. Free food. So, that's going to be at the Vibe off University, 1805 University. That's going to be all free. And I do it because I want to bring the people, like you were saying earlier. Like, what do you guys have to bring to the table? We're trying to bring unity in these streets, in these communities. And bring people, because the brown and the black side, both sides is beautiful. They just misunderstood. You know what I mean? And we bring them together, and they come to a party and have a good time and see the homies, the celebrities, OGs. And now everybody's networking how you're supposed to. No hate involved. I don't care. I'll share my connections. I don't care. What you do with it is what you do with it. But if you organize it and do it the right way, we can all benefit from it. We gotta form together like Voltron, and people ain't doing that. Everybody want to be the king and they want to be the head honcho. It doesn't work like that. It's protocol, you know. You just gotta follow protocol and, you know, make this good music and show them that energy. You know what I mean? I should play a song for y'all.
Yeah, you should.
You know, mine, I have Blue. He over here reading, but we got a little song. Think we should hit him with something, Blue? Get him on that level. He ready, so I'll take you over here to the control booth and we'll have the homie get in real quick.
Let's see this.
Yeah? Yep. So this the brain, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
These
So what's
are
song
all
you
the
gonna
songs,
play?
I'm gonna keep it real, man. Everything that I just said, he's gonna explain it on this song. From the deepness, and it's called Broken Wings. And you know when you got broken wings, you can't fly. You know, that's what the devil tried to do. He tried to, you know, burn your wings or make it so you can't fly and lift off. So check this out. You ready to get this one, Blue?
Yeah, play that.
Watch this. Check this out.
Turn that up.
Super exclusive.
Spit your game, get your dough. All these demons on patrol, trying to find the weakest minds to take a good piece of they soul. Gotta open up your eyes and take a look at what they teach. Is you listening to God or is you listening to priests? Or you soaking up the knowledge that they teach us in these books? Do you listen to these rappers when they tell you what to do? Pop a Molly, sip some lean, kill your liver at 15. Make the product at your mama's house and sell it on the streets. Nowadays they got computers for the questions that we got. We don't even know the truth, cause all we've been told is the lies. Segregators in the groups and put the labels on our roots. They gon' try to do the world exactly how they did the Jews. We don't understand the power that we got amongst ourselves. Put a needle in your veins and try to tamper with your health. Teach your kids about sex before they old enough to nut. Now they got us in a world where we ain't got nowhere to run. I'm just trying to send my message, hoping that it's going through. When they ask who addressed you, you gon' tell them it was Blue. I ain't out here on my grind, ain't no stopping what we do. I'm just trying to send my message, hoping that it goes through. Every day, every night, I'm out here on my grind. Ain't just trying to cut my wings so I won't fly. I've been out here on my grind, ain't no stopping what we do. I'm just trying to send my message, hoping that it goes through. Every day, every night, I'm out here on my grind. Ain't just trying to cut my wings so I won't fly. The children of America are sucked into they traps. They gon' treat you like you worthless if you Latin or you black. Put our people in these jungles where the animals is loose. Nowadays it costs an arm and a leg to know the truth. When the army let them know a revolution's about to pop. Now they got the US military sweeping up the blocks, trying to tell us that we sinners but we killing to survive. You can understand the world if you was deaf or if you blind. All I got is what I know, and that's the weapon that I hold. They gon' try to wash your mind and get control of your soul. And they know that I'm the one that's monumental with my game. I'm just trying to paint the images I got up in my brain. Television is gon' tell you how to dress and how to act. They gon' pitch a couple flashes of your life that you can't catch. Every day and every night I pray before I go to sleep. In the morning I thank God another day that I can breathe. Ain't no stopping what we do.
Hope y'all got that, boy, cause that's exclusive as it get right there, man. We would play the last verse, but you know, that's, you know, they gotta follow the movement.
Gotta keep that secret.
You know what I mean? Man, stay blessed, bro.
Man, it was a pleasure meeting you today.
Definitely.
You too, young bro.
Man. Anytime, man. Let's do a part 2. Let's get this thing growing.
Hey,
keep it growing because
you heard it right here. This is all exclusive.
The more
today.
they knowing about the movement, the better. You know what I mean? Because we really here and we stand for something. And as you could tell by what he was saying, that's why I say Blue don't really. He talked through his music. You know what I mean? And once people start knowing what we really doing and how powerful this music really is, we out of here. You know what I mean? God bless you.
Stay strong, man.
For sure. All day. Boom. GrittyStyle. Everybody out there representing GrittyStyle, man. Y'all stay positive. August 2nd, that's our next show. We got something in September. We're feeding the homeless in November, and we're giving back in December. So follow the movement. GrittyStyle. YoungBlue.com. Judge.
Real nigga 101. Could you please report to room 201? Uncle Sam? Who is it? Okay, Professor Fest will be giving a lecture today. I hope that you give him your undivided attention. Thank you.
Picture me rolling, joint look like it's swollen. Might not see it up on me, but no one of my niggas holding. Violence is not provoking, just encounter, then we counter with some shit that feel like holy showers that'll make you holy coward. This beat is sponsored by fine lyrics and good kill. I'm on my own time limit, so you should just chill. It's the professor, here to give you a lecture. Rapping what you ain't living, dawg, that's such a mere conjecture. Please excuse my rhetoric, gotta get this off my chest, cause what I spit, I swear it's heaven sent. Niggas hate, but I'm all about betterment. Need to tell it smelling like Hawaiian cushion peppermints. This right chill classic like a MJ Letterman. Only speak the real and everything you say irrelevant. Man, you so inadequate, need to get your racks up. I'm trying to keep them coming, motherfucker. Started writing and just named this number 20, motherfucker. Yeah, number 20, like when Ray went to the Celtics. Your chick listen to everything I say, cause she felt it. I touch her in her private spot. You can't lie, I'm kinda hot. Bitch, I stand out like a bull in a China shop. My flow ill, say it's not and get karate chop. Try to say this beat ain't banging, you getting molly wop. Fuck from a rapper and artist, making imagery with my words, my energy and my urge. They feel a real nigga aura. Never blinded, pay my homage to all the real niggas before them. My hooligans is in this bitch and yeah, we taking order. Tracks I slaughter, make your daughter give me a boner. I'm Nola Boy the professor and I fuck with college kids stoner. We ran the playground in our hood, but now we grown up. Trying to get a bunch of houses for blood and we the owners. Millions, billions, mansions, plaques, owning islands and land. I'm saying stacks. Money been the motive since a youngin' out of that NOLA. Untamed, you can't control us. My brain is out of the order. Nary shit is scary if you try to read my mind. And I'm floating off that Mary, very potent green I grind. They hate on you cause clearly they don't wanna see you shine. But I give them that middle finger cause I'm calling it in my prime. Must be a baller cause they tryna see my highlights. One thing I always swear to do is live a high life. Praises to all high, the greatest of all time. My mind truly inspires when I write these rhymes. When niggas got to feel them haters is about to hear them. And if they mouthing off, then me and my dog get them. Before you count me out or try to doubt a young king, pay attention because you probably forgot one thing. Nothing you heard and something that's unseen. And solar color of your daddy pinky ring. Let's go. And lil nigga, I'm cold. Don't be coming around here bragging about the BS that you sold. Cause we sellin' too. Public want the real, so just tell the truth. You was shaking in your boots when we came through on schedule. The youngest beats out the clique and they let them loose. A long rap sheet, cause beats I murder several. Fuck them all, I'm cold-hearted. The game is being slaughtered by this young nigga from New Orleans. Untamed gorilla, lying out the cage. Kidney full of liquor, eyes full of rage. Mind full of haze for the days we were struggling. Fake a stay at bay, cause it's something they ain't fucking with. If you ain't inclined, get hypnotized to this southern shit. Screaming, get it how you live, and motherfuck the government. Never on no sucker shit. Hit a lick, then get your chick to suck a dick. And we on some other shit we don't speak about in public. I got my word in my balls, that's what I stand by. Plus I got a